Yes, Maxwell. Impulse is right.
I didn't really.
Oh. No, don't add to my problems. Ah, you have said there was some excitement.
Avocado.
Yes, it's avocado. India.
Ketchup with love.
That's right. That was the first clue. Right one. Yeah, yes. Alfonso. Yes. Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. This is the 7th quarterfinal contest featuring New Juabeng Senior High School, Prempeh College, and Ada Senior High School. On my far left is New Juabeng Senior High School, represented by
Juabeng, final year.
Enim George, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen. Please tell us, how did New Juabeng Senior High School prepare for this year's competition?
We had some trial contest and then we did our revision and we know that with God all things are possible. That's our preparation.
All right. Next is Prempeh College, represented by
Kwekwando, final year.
Chikwasa Sasa Kwame, final year.
You're very welcome, gentlemen. And Prempeh College, how did you prepare this year?
By the grace of God, we've been able to work on some of our shortcomings, and we know with God on our side, we will do best.
Okay. Closest to me is Ada Senior High School, represented by
Joseph Tuga, final year.
Agbenyenu Nathaniel, final year.
Welcome, gentlemen. And Ada Senior High School, how did you prepare this year?
We studied very hard. We did constant practicing and solved a lot of problems. Our trust is in God.
Okay. Thank you very much, contestants. I'm going to sit down so that we can begin. As is our custom, the contest will come to you in 4 rounds. The first round is our round for fundamental concepts with simple and direct questions requiring simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If it's incorrectly answered, it gets passed on for the other 2 schools to rank for a bonus. Once a school ranks and answers correctly, 1 bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds in which to present an answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds in which you can do so. All questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all schools. I'm going to start with you, Prempeh College. But this first set of questions will take you 30 seconds. If square root of 6.25 is equal to 2.5, evaluate square root of 0.000625. Yes, Ando.
2.5 times 10 to the power minus 2.
That's right. New Juabeng. If square root of 7.29 is equal to 2.7, evaluate square root of 72,900. Welbeck.
2.7 times 10 raised to the power 2.
That's right. At Ada Senior High School, I am giving you your first warning. Your major question. If square root of 5.76 is equal to 2.4, find the square root of 0.0576. Yes, Agbenyenu.
0.24.
Yes. Prempeh College. Explain why or how mass spectroscopy is able to determine the presence and natural abundance of isotopes of an element. Yes, Teku.
Madam, the mass spectrometer does so based on the charge to mass ratios of the individual isotopes of the elements and in different abundances.
I'm not accepting it for a bonus. The results depend on the mass to charge ratios. The isotopes of the atoms have different masses, so they are going to have different mass to charge ratios. So when you have more than one peak, then it shows that you have multiple isotopes, and then the intensity of the peaks will tell you their natural abundances. New Juabeng, what role does the magnetic field play in the mass spectrometer? Yes, George.
It deflects the charges or the isotopes according to your mass to charge ratio so that they can be read on the detector. It deflects in the semicircular arc.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. Yes, so it causes deflection, right? And the radius of the deflection depends on the mass to charge ratio, so they have different radii of deflection. Ada, what role does the electric field play in the mass spectrometer? Yes, Joseph.
It accelerates the ions which are produced into the magnetic field.
Yes. Prempeh College. Name the membrane within the cochlea of the inner ear that gives humans the ability to discriminate among different pitches of sound. Yes, Tieku.
The vestibular membrane.
That's incorrect. Yes, Joseph.
The tympanum.
No. It's called the basilar membrane. New Juabeng. What name is given to that tiny pit located in the macula of the retina that provides the clearest vision? Yes, George.
Fovea.
You're right. Ada, name the photosensor cells in the vertebrate eye that are responsible for color vision. Yes, Joseph.
The cones.
You're right. Prempeh College. Which of the following lasers operates at a wavelength of 1.06 micrometers? Your options: helium neon, argon ion, neodymium YAG. Yes, Tieku.
Helium neon.
That's incorrect for a bonus. Is the neodymium YAG. New Juabeng. What is the wavelength of a red helium neon laser? Yes, George.
7 micrometers.
That's incorrect for a bonus. It's actually 633 nanometers. If you wanted to be very accurate, it would be 632.8 nanometers. Ada, what is the wavelength of an indium gallium arsenide laser? Yes, Joseph.
2.8 micrometers.
That's incorrect for a bonus. The right answer is 980 nanometers. Next set of questions to be answered in 30 seconds. You have a preamble. This is it. Find the general term or the nth term of a series if the sum of the first n terms is Sn, given that, did you get your preamble? All right, Prempeh College. Sn is equal to n squared. Yes, Ando.
2n minus 2.
That's incorrect. Yes, Joseph.
2n minus 1.
You are right. New Juabeng. With the same preamble, Sn is equal to n multiplied by the expression n minus 2. For a bonus. Yes, Joseph.
2n minus 3.
You are right. Now your major question with the same preamble. Sn is equal to n squared plus n. Yes, Joseph.
2n.
You are right. Prempeh College. Name an isomer of 1-butanol, which is also a tertiary alkanol. Teku.
2-methyl-2-propanol.
You are right. New Juabeng. Name an isomer of 1-pentanol, whose molecule contains the longest chain of 4 carbons. Yes, Juabeng.
2-methyl-2-propanol.
That's incorrect. Yes, Teku.
2-methyl-2-butanol.
No. The right answer is 3-methyl-2-butanol. Ada, is phenyl methanol an aromatic alcohol or aliphatic alcohol? Please explain your answer. Yes, Joseph.
It's an aromatic alcohol. This is because aromatic carbons have benzene rings with pi electrons which are delocalized across the structure, and the methanol is attached to this phenyl. But aliphatic compounds, they have the carbon atoms in straight chains, and they don't form rings.
That's incorrect. For bonus. It is actually an aliphatic alcohol. This is because the OH group is bonded to an sp3 carbon, or a saturated carbon. Prempeh College. Name the simplest type of skeleton in animals. Yes, Teku.
The hydrostatic skeleton.
You're right. New Juabeng. Name the type of locomotion used by a squid and octopus. Yes, George.
Propulsion.
Yes, Joseph.
Jet propulsion.
It's jet propulsion. Ada, your major question. What name is given to organisms that obtain their food by straining small particles of organic matter from water? Yes, Joseph.
Filter feeders. Filter feeders.
How many attempts? I'll give you 2 out of 3. Filter feeders, not folders. Prempeh College. What is remanence? Yes, Teku.
It is the name given to the ability for a magnet to retain its magnetizing property when it's not even in a magnetic field.
I'm not going to accept that. Yes, Joseph.
Remanence refers to the magnetization that remains in a magnet when its magnetizing field has been reduced to 0.
Yes. New Juabeng. What is coercivity? Yes, George.
It is the remainder magnetizing force that is needed to remove the remaining magnetization in a material to 0.
I'm not accepting it. For bonus. It is the opposing magnetizing field that is required to reduce magnetization to 0. Ada, what is saturation magnetization? Yes, Joseph.
Saturation magnetization refers to the maximum magnetization that a magnet can attain when a magnetizing field is applied.
Yes. The next set of questions are to be answered in 30 seconds. This was your preamble. Find the finite area of the region bounded by the given curve and the x-axis. Did you get the preamble? All right. Prempeh College. Y is equal to x squared minus 4x. Yes, Tieku, with your hand up. Go ahead.
32 over 3 squared units.
Yes. New Juabeng, with the same preamble. Y is equal to x squared plus 3x. For bonus. Yes, Tieku.
9 over 2 squared units.
Yes. Ada, with the same preamble. Y is equal to 6x minus 3x squared. Joseph.
4 square units.
You are right. Prempeh College. What type of acid is the NH4 plus ion? Yes, Tieku.
Bronsted-Lowry acid.
1 out of 3. Yes, it's a Bronsted-Lowry acid, also an Arrhenius acid. New Juabeng. What type of base is the NH3 molecule? Yes, George.
Lewis base and then Bronsted-Lowry base.
You're right. Ada, what type of base is a dilute aqueous solution of ammonia? Yes, Joseph.
It's an Arrhenius base and then a Bronsted-Lowry base.
2 out of 3. It is also a Lewis base. Prempeh College. What is the major advantage of internal fertilization? Tieku.
The major advantage of internal fertilization is offsprings are prevented from external damage or external hazards, and so they are safe. That is, they are protected, securely protected inside the organism.
Okay. New Juabeng. What is the advantage of insect metamorphosis? George.
It allows for growth and expansion of the body.
That's incorrect. For bonus. It allows the young ones and the adults of the same species to exploit different food resources, so they don't compete. Ada, why is an arthropod vulnerable during the process of molting?
Okay.
Joseph.
This is because during molting, the exoskeleton is soft and it can be attacked by, it's being shed, and so it can be attacked by predators, and then it can also lose water by desiccation.
I'll give you 2 out of 3. Yes, the exoskeleton is off. And then even during the process, when the new one comes, it takes some time for it to harden. So during that period, then it's true, it's unprotected. Next set of questions to be answered in 30 seconds. Prempeh College. What is the focal length of a plano-convex lens with radius of curvature of the curved surface of 1 meter and refractive index 1.5? Yes, Ando. Tieku.
0.5 meters.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 2 meters. New Juabeng. What is the focal length of a biconvex lens with radii of curvature 1 meter and negative 1 meter and refractive index 1.5? Yes, Juabeng.
2 meters.
That's incorrect for bonus. Yes, Ando.
1 meter.
You're right. Ada, what is the focal length of a plano-concave lens with radius of curvature of the curved surface of -1 meter and refractive index 1.5? Joseph.
1 meter.
That's incorrect. Yes, Ando.
-0.5 meters.
No. The right answer is -2 meters. Next set of questions to be answered in 30 seconds. This is your preamble. Determine the value of a positive integer n if... Did you get the preamble? All right. Prempeh College. 111 base n is equal to 43. Tieku.
7.
That's incorrect. Yes, Joseph.
N is 6.
You're right. New Juabeng. With the same preamble. n base 5 is equal to 124. Yes, Joseph.
N equals 4.
You're right. With the same preamble, your major question. 2 base n is equal to 62. Joseph.
N equals 5.
You're right. The next set of questions are to be answered in 30 seconds. You have a preamble once again. This is the preamble. The iron 2 concentration of a solution is determined in a volumetric exercise by titrating 20 centimeter cubed of acidified, that is H2SO4, solution of iron 2 against K2Cr2O7 solution. The equation for the reaction of the titration is as follows. Cr2O7 2 minus plus 5 Fe2 plus 14H plus going to 2Cr3 plus 5 Fe3 plus 7H2O. Please, did you get your preamble? Did you? Prempeh College. If the concentration of K2Cr2O7 is 0.08 mole per decimeter cubed and the titer is 12.0 centimeter cubed, calculate the concentration of the Fe2 plus solution. Yes, Tieku.
0.24 mole per decimeter cubed.
You're right. New Juabeng, with the same preamble, calculate the minimum millimoles of H2SO4 required for 20 centimeter cubed of 0.24 mole per decimeter cubed solution of the Fe2 plus. Yes, Juabeng.
4.8 millimoles.
That's incorrect for bonus. Yes, Joseph.
9.8 millimoles.
No. The right answer is 6.72 millimoles. Now, Ada, your major question with the same preamble. If in another titration, 16.0 centimeter cubed of 0.065 mole per decimeter cube solution of K2Cr2O7 is needed, what is the concentration of the acidified Fe2 plus solution? Yes, Joseph.
0.26 mole per dm cube.
You're right. Prempeh College. What is species potential distribution? Yes, Teku.
It is the tendency for a species of organisms to occupy or spread along a given area at a given time.
That's incorrect for bonus. It's the range of conditions under which the species could survive if there were no competitors, predators, or disease-causing organisms. New Juabeng, what is Mullerian mimicry? Yes, George.
It is the cry some organisms give which scare away other animals. Like they give cries of that belong to the sound, they make the sound of other animals which scare away other animals.
No, thank you. For a bonus. Yes, Joseph.
It's a form of mimicry in which the animal that mimics the model does not resemble the model.
No. It's the convergence over evolutionary time in appearance of two or more unpalatable species, or you have two or more harmful or unpalatable animals that develop similar appearances as a shared protective device. Ada, your major question. What is amensalism? Yes, Joseph.
Amensalism is a form of symbiotic relation between organisms in which both organisms do not benefit.
No. Yes, Teku.
Amensalism is a form of biological association between two organisms in which one is harmed, but the other neither benefits nor is harmed in the association.
Okay, I'll give it to you. Yes, so one hurts the other, but it doesn't benefit in any way from hurting. An example is damage to smaller plants by fallen branches. Last set of questions for the round to be answered in 30 seconds. Prempeh College. What is the coefficient of restitution for a collision in which an object moving at 20 meters per second strikes a stationary rigid wall directly and bounces back with speed 12 meters per second? Yes, Andor.
Negative 0.6.
That's incorrect. Yes, Joseph.
0.6.
You're right. New Juabeng. The coefficient of restitution for the collision between a ball and a stationary rigid wall is 3/4, 3/4. What is the rebound speed of the ball if it strikes the wall directly at 60 meters per second? Yes, George.
Minus 45 meters per second.
That's incorrect. Yes.
45 meters per second.
You are right. And I am warning you, Ada, the coefficient of restitution for the collision between a ball and a stationary rigid wall is 1/5. What is the initial speed of the ball if it rebounds from the wall at 10 meters per second after a direct strike? Yes, Abayenu.
50 meters per second.
You're right. And that's the end of the first round. At the end of the first round, New Juabeng Senior High School has 11 points. Prempeh College has 21 points. Adan Senior High School has 37 points. Round 2. In this round, I'm presenting all three schools with a single question, the problem of the day. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 3 minutes in which to present a single answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Now let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. Given that x plus 3 and x minus 1 are both factors of the expression, f of x is equal to x cubed plus ax squared minus bx minus a. Calculate the values of a and b. Second part. With the values of a and b, factorize the expression f of x completely. Third part. Find the remainder when the expression f of x is divided by x minus 2. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Contestants, please pick up your answers and present them on the board as you have them here. The contestants have presented their answers. Before we award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from our consultants. This is a problem of the day in mathematics. We've been given a function f of x, and we've been told that this function has factors x plus 3 and x minus 1. So the first part is to calculate for the values of a and b in the function which was given. By the way, the function is f of x is equal to x cubed plus ax squared minus bx minus a. So how to go about this? We know that x plus 3 is a factor. So f of negative 3 should be equal to 0. We can set up an equation by substituting. So negative 27 plus 9a plus 3b minus a is equal to 0. This gives us 8a plus 3b is equal to 27. 2 points for this. We also know that x minus 1 is a factor. So again, f of 1 has to be equal to 0. We substitute once again. 1 plus a minus b minus a is equal to 0. And so b has to be 1. 2 points. Then we substitute b equals to 1 into the first equation which we got. So we get 8a plus 3 is equal to 27. And so 8a is 24. And so a is 3, 2 points. So now we have a and b. The second part is to use the values of a and b to substitute and then factorize the expression f of x completely. So f of x is equal to x cubed plus 3x squared minus x minus 3. And we can easily factorize this to be, after all, we already know 2 of the factors. So it can easily be done to obtain x plus 3 multiplied by x minus 1 multiplied by x plus 1. That's the complete factorization. 2 points for that. The third part is to find the remainder when the expression f of x is divided by x minus 2. On division by x minus 2, the remainder would be f of 2. So we substitute 2 into f of x. We get 8 plus 3 multiplied by 4 minus 2 minus 3. This is equal to 20 minus 5, which gives 15, 2 points. When you sum the points, you see that we have 10 points total. This is the suggested solution from our consultants. Now the contestants. Prempeh College, you did everything that was expected up until the very last moment. On the third part, substitution, I don't know what happened with your calculation, but you did not get the right value of 15. Okay, there were 2 points at stake there. The process is okay, I'll give you 1 out of the 2. That gives you 9 out of 10. Ada Senior High School and New Juabeng Senior High School had no trouble at all with our problem of the day. They got everything right, and I'm happy to award perfect scores. Very well done, contestants. This is the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 2. You may pick up your notepads. Round 3. In this round, I'm going to present you with statements. When you receive your statement, please consider it carefully and let me know whether the statement is true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools to ring for. Once a school rings and answers correctly, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, or there's no answer forthcoming, a penalty point. Best wishes to all the schools. I'm going to start with you, New Juabeng. Your statement. If the discriminant is positive, a quadratic equation has distinct or unequal roots. Juabeng.
True.
You're right. Ada. If the discriminant is negative, a quadratic equation has negative roots. Joseph.
False.
You're right. Prempeh College. If the discriminant is 0, a quadratic equation has no roots. Yes, Andor?
False.
You're right. New Juabeng. Sulfur uses sp3 hybridized orbitals in the H2S molecule. Yes, Juabeng?
True.
You're right. Boron uses sp2 hybridized orbitals in the molecule of BCl3. Joseph?
False.
No, that's a true statement. In the toluene molecule, the carbon of the methyl group attached to the benzene uses sp2 hybridized orbitals. Tieku?
It's false.
You are right. New Juabeng. Variant forms of a trait may affect the ability of an organism to survive and reproduce. Yes, George?
It's true.
You are right. Individuals of a population differ in their shared heritable traits? Yes, Joseph?
True.
You're right. Prempeh, the diversity of life arises through changes in the structure of the DNA molecule. Tieku?
True.
You're right. Light propagates as a longitudinal wave in free space. Yes, Juabeng?
False.
You're right. Because light is a transverse wave, it can be polarized. Yes, Joseph?
True.
Yes. All photons travel at the speed of light. Therefore, all photons have the same energy. Yes, Teku?
False.
You're right. In the addition of two matrices, corresponding elements are added. Yes, Juabeng?
True.
You're right. In the multiplication of two matrices, corresponding elements are multiplied. Yes, Joseph?
False.
You're right. Matrix multiplication is distributive over matrix addition. Yes, Andor?
True.
You're right. When NH3 solution is added to a copper 2+ ion solution, a gelatinous light blue precipitate is formed. Yes, George?
It's true.
No. A light blue precipitate is formed, all right, but it's not gelatinous. Adam? When NH3 solution is added to a solution of Fe2+ ions, a gelatinous pale green precipitate is initially formed. Yes, Joseph?
True.
Yes. When H2S is bubbled through a solution of aluminium 3+ ions, a white precipitate of aluminium sulfide is formed. Yes, Tieku?
It's true.
No. Juabeng. A photosensor releases most neurotransmitter when one is exposed to very bright light. Yes, George?
It's true.
No. That's a false statement. Stiffening of the ossicles of the human ear can lead to deafness. Joseph?
True.
Yes. Good guess. Prempeh College. The interactions among the three ear bones, malleus, incus, and stapes, conduct sound waves across the fluid-filled middle ear. Yes, Andor?
False.
You're right. Last set of statements. Juabeng. The horizontal range of a projectile depends only on the launch speed. Yes, George?
It's false.
You're right. Adan. The horizontal range of a projectile is largest when the projectile is launched horizontally. Yes, Joseph?
False.
You're right. Prempeh College. The horizontal range of a projectile increases monotonically with launch angle above the horizontal. Yes, Teku?
It's false.
You are right. And that's the end of the third round. At the end of the third round, New Juabeng Senior High School has 31 points. Prempeh College has 43 points. Adan Senior High School has 60 points. Round 4. In this round, I'm asking you to solve riddles. I'll be reading out the clues. When you are ready to solve the riddle, please draw my attention by ringing your bell. May I hear your bell, New Juabeng? Thank you. Yours, Prempeh College. Thank you. Yours, Ada Senior High School. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles in all. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. If you solve it on the second clue, 4 points. If you solve it on the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. We begin. I am a single-digit number, and I am quite unique. Tieku.
2.
You are right. Was that a guess or you knew? You knew. Wow. That was the first clue. 5. Next riddle. I am a sort of time. I am used to characterize the rate at which certain natural processes occur. You could use me as a unit of time, but there are many different values of me. Dating of prehistoric specimens. Yes, Joseph.
Geological time.
No. Yes, Juabeng.
Half-life.
Yes, you are right. That was the first clue I was reading. 3 points. Next riddle. I am a binary compound with triatomic molecules. I was born with a bent backbone. Despite my younger age and lighter weight, I seem to be more sociable and influential in our community. Yes, Juabeng.
Water.
You are right. That was the third clue, 3 points. Last riddle. I might be a cultivated plant, fungus, or alga that is harvested for food, clothing, livestock fodder, biofuel, medicine, or other uses. I can also be found in birds and in invertebrate animals, including gastropods, earthworms, leeches, and insects. In bees, I am used to temporarily store nectar that they suck from flowers. In adult doves and pigeons, I can produce milk to feed newly hatched birds. Scavenging birds, such as vultures, will gorge themselves when prey is abundant, causing their structure to protrude. In a bird's digestive system, I am an expanded. Yes, Agbenyenu.
Crop.
You are right, it's the crop. I was reading the last clue, 3 points. And that's the end of the 4th round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. New Juabeng Senior High School has 37 points. Prempeh College has 48 points. Ada Senior High School has 63 points. New Juabeng Senior High School, thank you for being here. Best wishes to you. Prempeh College, thank you for being here as well. All the best. Ada Senior High School, congratulations on winning the contest. Very well done, and I shall look forward to seeing you in the semi-finals. Best wishes. Viewers, we've had another good quarter-final contest, but we are still not done. Please make plans to join us next time when we bring you Wesley Girls High School, Adesadao College, and St. Francis Xavier Junior Seminary. I'm expecting a good contest, so don't miss it. Thank you and goodbye.